Students from South-East Europe face a number of serious problems when they wish to study abroad. These include the recognition of diplomas and credit transfer, the financial aspects of studying in a different country, and legislation on visa and residence permits. The specific problems and obstacles of students from South-East Europe in their wish to study abroad was the main point of the conference on South-East Europe students' mobility, which took place in Zagreb. The EPP-ED group, in accordance with the guidelines of the Bologna process, believes that it is necessary to remove some of these obstacles. Opening the conference, Doris Pack MEP, the European Parliament's rapporteur on lifelong learning programme and on the Bologna process, underlined the main problems that the students from South-East Europe are facing. She also added that all the countries of the region have the same difficulties and that they have to work more on student mobility within the region.
I think I'm very satisfied, and especially to see that at least all countries in the Bologna process face the same obstacles, if they are out of the European Union or if they are in. So I think we are on the same level and they have to tackle the same objectives. It was the outcome of this morning. And I can also say that bringing these ministers from the region together gives also an input to make more regional cooperation, because the language in this region is not the problem. They speak more or less understandable language, and so they could go from Belgrade to Zagreb, from Zagreb to Sarajevo.
In his welcome speech, Dragan Primorac, the Croatian Minister of Science, Education and Sports, referred to Croatia's achievement in implementing the Bologna process. Since 2001, when Croatia joined the Bologna process, the average grade in the country increased from 3 to 4. Most significantly, he said, because of restructuring study programs, the development of quality assurance and the improvements in recognition of foreign educational qualifications. He also mentioned that in times of financial crisis, Croatia will continue to invest in education. In their interventions, ministers of education from many countries of the region referred to their particular situation and experience on students' education and mobility. Manolis Mavromatis MEP, the European Parliament rapporteur on multilingualism and language learning in the European Union, presented the European Parliament's actions for students in South-East Europe. These include Tempus, the Trans-European Mobility Scheme for university students, which supports the modernization of higher education and creates an area of cooperation surrounding the EU. He also mentioned Erasmus Mundus, which supports European top-quality master courses and provides EU-funded scholarships for third-country nationals. He stressed the importance of learning at least 2 of the official languages of the EU in order to improve their chances in the labour market. MEP Mavromatis added,
Student mobility is very necessary. These programs offer a lot of possibilities to all citizens of the European Union, and the students have to use them in the best way. Of course, there are problems like financing the programs. The money that the European Union gives is not enough, but still they have the possibility to get in touch with other students, to exchange experiences, opinions and information, and of course something very important, to make new friendships.
Ivo Belet MEP remarked that it was impressive to see all these countries moving in the same direction with regard to the Bologna process.
One conclusion is clear out of this conference: we are evolving in the same direction. And when we're talking about the implementation of the Bologna process, all in Europe, all in the European Union and in Southeastern Europe, we want more exchange of students and of teachers. And that means that's a good thing in order to establish peace and stability and democratic stability, especially in this region which is very, very, very important. So we hope, we are very optimistic, and we're hopeful that the conclusion of this conference is that we can make further steps in the direction of implementation of the Bologna process all over Europe.